because people are much better at using sentries now, using vision, playing in the correct areas. So it'll be interesting to see just the return of Nyx a little bit here.
Oh, this is looking like a pretty dead fish, man. Another static link from ZAI. Let's see if maybe they can get Boxy first, as he's also falling low. And indeed, it will be ZAI taking down Fishman first. They get the first, but they'll also be able to get some good damage in onto Pure here. Insania sets up with the dual breath, and with that right click built up by ZAI and that static link, Pure's going to take a lot of damage on his way to the lane.
Quick D-ward from Insania as well.
Easy dodge there by ZAI, walking straight through. So we'll see sort of how this goes. I mean, how well do you feel that the Doom safe lane can go? I mean, what's the aim when you're running the Doom in this position? What's sort of the game plan?
The game plan is pretty much you want to free farm your lane, even though he's under so much pressure from Boxy already. But yeah, you want to free farm your lane. You want to get to potentially that quick Midas into BKB, and you have such an overwhelming presence because you're like a budget alchemist, right? You're going to have all these items coming a bit quicker, using Devour, using Midas. Then you enter the game super tanky, allowing everyone else to just have that perfect entry to the fight. And nowadays, or I say nowadays, because Puck buys Witchblade, you have a lot of damage from these Urn or Vessel buying Enigmas with the Midnight Pulse, even the Tiny to some degree. It just opens up everyone else to perfectly use their spells. But it does put you in a window of, once you hit that timing, you need to ride that momentum, because sure, in Liquid scenario, they pick a carry that will eventually just fully outscale this Doom, right? There is no world where a Doom 1 versus a Naga 1, if they're both 6-slotted, and obviously, you know, maybe not getting Doom off on the Naga, they're going to crush and win that fight, right? Unless you do some like Radiance plus Shiva style of build.
Yeah, it's going to be some big brain stuff. Yeah. If you want to be able to get to the later stages and match the Naga Siren. Yeah, absolutely. You definitely expect Entity to want to run this one a bit faster than they feel that Liquid's ready to deal with. So look at some of the other lanes so far. Stormstormer versus Mickey in the mid. Pretty even on the first few waves. And obviously on that top lane, see how much Toby's able to take away from a Matumbaman in terms of the denies and such, and how well he's able to hold the position of the lane. Try and slow down Matumbaman's start.
Yeah, the cool thing about obviously Naga into Enigma is Enigma naturally, if you ever find the correct Naga, you're always going to have kill threat on this hero. But I think in regards to laning phase, the creeps that you take away with the convert, eventually Naga will be able to go to jungle much quicker than other cores.
Pure could be in trouble here. They'll get the stun. Okay, Fishman is ZAI that was in trouble. I think ZAI, sort of like me, sort of tunnel visioned in onto Pure. He barely realized that Fishman was taking him down. Tried to make a move there onto Pure, but Fishman says no. It'll be Fishman taking
in the lane. Unheard of DOTA 2 here.
Now we're seeing up on the top lane. I think so far, you know, it's you know, Toby, as always on the Enigma, has taken away a fair few creeps already from Matumbaman. So having the impact that he usually does here, you know, with how much Entity love to draft this Enigma pretty much every time in their opening. Back down bottom. Another attempt towards ZAI. It's got a decent amount of static link damage built up, so Pure won't want to stick around to trade with that too much. And over in the mid lane, Stormstormer getting a little bit of a lead now against Mickey. Few creeps ahead. Oh, ZAI has got to be careful. Pure comes back in, zaps him once more with the lightning. And both ZAI and Fishman.
He's got another lightning. Oh,
he's got the infused raindrop. ZAI will be protected from that burst that Pure has, and now Boxy and some body blocks, and ZAI getting the link going. Pure needs to get that final right click, and he's able to find it. We'll be able to take him down. Boxy, can he get Pure in return?
Generating gold very passively, right? When you have Enigma, even Doom, even Puck to some degree, all three of these cores, just through staying alive, will just generate gold very easily on the map. And Liquid, they need to try and shut this down, as you see here with the Nyx and the Razor.
Yeah, straight in. They've got the link set up. Pure is going to go quickly for the TP out, but the damage builds up too quickly from ZAI. And they'll take Pure down, so he'll be out of the game for 23 seconds. And of course, TP on cooldown for when he respawns. So a big hit there to sort of the timing that Pure's going for, you know, trying to get that Midas done. It's 200 gold away from it. He's going to have to take a bit of time until he's being able to get back to a camp and finish that off. Bottom lane, the dives continue as ZAI backed up by Mickey. And make sure they take down Fishman as well. Over in the mid, Instania did show his face. Storm and catch.
Dire's middle tower
to the side. Fishman. be caught in the ice path, but should still be able to drag his way out of this one. The plasma field catching him out. The macropyre's down there as well as the carapace. They keep him held in position. They take him out. We'll see Stormer look to chase the next assassin out of the jungle, but Mickey's in with the backup. Boxy not able to get the stun off in time. Nearly had it lined up onto the two of them. So if they can deal with ZAI, he's got the Eye of the Storm running. 4 heroes here. Toby's ready to drop the black hole, but the ice path immediately puts a stop to it. ZAI's still pretty beefy with the strength treads, the infused rage drop, and the Ogre Club. They can't really battle this Razor right now as they lose Katsuomi. The controls there onto Pure as Mickey's trying to chase out the Doom. There'll be a heal coming in from Fishman, but back up towards the river. ZAI ran down Stormstormer, finished him off. We'll see Fishman jump in, look to finish off Mickey. They'll get the kill in return. See if they can get more. ZAI falling low.
Waste the song. That's when you pop your BKBs after and then you run them down. But it's going to be a big balance of discipline and execution.
See what we can find here. This time around, Matu's not in the area. ZAI, he'll be happy to return sort of the attention that Entity tries to bring towards him as he just pops the BKB, walks down, Fishman gets the kill. See Toby and Pure trying to deal with ZAI. ZAI, he's doing a lot of damage to Pure, and now the illusion's coming in. Pure puts the BKB down to Roche. Roche slams him out of the game. It's 4 dead on Entity. Another failed attempt from Entity to try and get a fight going. Liquid's prepared, Roshan's prepared. Everybody's dead on Entity.
Didn't think 6-man rosters were allowed, but no,
he's on cooldown for 20 seconds. Liquid's going to go straight for him. He's got to be careful here, Pure. There's the jump from Boxy. Spike Carapace to start the initiation off the back of the Scorched Earth, hitting it. They've got the stun control. Ice path down. Macropyre as well. Pure, he's in trouble. He'll be able to get the Doom off onto Mickey. Black Hole from Toby follows up. He's caught the 2 cores. This is a big catch here from Entity as they take down Mickey. They'll look towards Matuma Man as Matuma Man tossed up in the air. He'll get brought out of the fight side. He's got to come in with a big cleanup here as the rest of his team, they've just died. He's running down the Fishman Dawnbreaker. He'll get him. So they may have lost the cores that time round there. Liquid losing Mickey and Matuma Man, but ZAI very much showing he's still got the fight covered. Back over towards the mid. Insania, he's actually going to be left behind here. Stormstormer didn't want to try and chase for the kill there as he respects the fact that ZAI was ready to swing back over and probably take him down as well. This raises ZAI this game. He's just thinking this incredible. The BKB knows he doesn't need to. It's only Matu poking at him. Katsuomi trying with the toss, but Moxie, Spike Carapace is up. Toby's in with the black hole. It's a 3-man, but the BKB's locking him down to be able to take out Boxy. Matu's going to be fine though. In fact, Boxy just bites back immediately. Pure's able to get him with the BKB. Slam down the Doom onto Mickey. Can Entity make a good fight out of this? They'll take out ZAI. They'll take out Mickey. They'll look towards Matu now. Matu will get the song off. He's got the TP, so he'll get out of there. That's exactly what Entity...
Or Enigma really is just falling off compared to net worth to everyone else.
Pure, he's in with the jump. It's an illusion. He's going to be able to turn over towards ZAI, but the BKB's off in time. ZAI just going to run down Pure here with the static link. Pure's going to fall pretty low. The BKB from Pure comes from an end. They're trying to get him up to the safety of the high ground. They turn towards Toby. Toby's back up, but he's just dying to the Eye of the Storm. Physical damage from ZAI. As Toby gets taken out, Fishman is waterfall. Mickey jumps up into the high ground, bursts through Pure. It's 3 dead on Entity. ZAI, he'll more than happily burst through the edges for that. Could be in trouble though. It's a great toss. Deep underneath the tier 4s as well with the psychic headband pushback. They'll punish ZAI for that move.
Instantly, Liquid guys, they're smoked. They smoked themselves. They're rushing to their own high ground ward in the DI jungle. Boxy out front with his vendetta.
I mean, Pure stepping out. Boxy's going to be quick to jump. They're in with the setup. They're ready to start the fight. The heal's going to be coming in. Toby drops the black hole, but it's not going to catch anyone at all. ZAI already off to the side, pushing back Pure up to the high ground. They'll turn back over to take out Fishman. We'll see Pure jump in and be able to land the Doom down onto Mickey. Mickey should die for sure unless they can save him with the song move. But Matu, he's giving him the heals to get him out to the side. Pure will continue to move in and try and chase Mickey down. And Mickey's going to be fine. On the back of it all, Toby will drop the black hole to lock down ZAI here with a second refresh of it. But ZAI's still alive. He's life stealing back up. It's 3 dead on Entity. The second Doom was thrown down onto Matu. Matu doesn't care at all. He's full HP. Stormstormer's in trouble as Liquid surround him. He'll be able to blink up to the high ground, but Liquid, they'll look to continue to chase Jakira.
I want Jakira to get it.
You know, it's one of the. It's another great answer to the Enigma, right? Yeah. You lay this down, and suddenly Enigma's just dying whilst his BKB black holing.
Yeah, one of the better acts in the game, honestly.
Stormstormer, he's tried to have a bit of a look towards the side here, up from the cliff, but Liquid's in with the jump. We'll see Fishman coming with a heal to be able to pull himself off the cliff. Stormstormer's actually able to blink down as well. Toby having to put the BKB here. He's been caught by the net. ZAI's in on top of him. It's going to be Toby going down, out for 70. As Liquid, they'll look to chase for more. They'll catch Stormstormer on the attempt to retreat as both cores out of the game without buyback.
Slowly but surely, they walk up to the high ground once more.
Radiant's top tower.
Like you mentioned, Puck no buyback, Enigma no buyback.
And Pure watching from the side. He will have 2 Dooms ready to drop. Stormstorm, his buyback actually is back up now. So he can return to look for one final fight, potentially. Pure is going to get out on the back lines. We'll be able to drop down the Doom onto Mickey, so Mickey will have to back off and reset. But ZAI straight in with the BKB. Will get control with the Dream Coil for now as the BKB comes to an end. The second Doom dropped down onto Matuma Manet. Pure tasting in. He's actually bringing them down very, very low here. Mickey with his Doom ending is ready to get back in on top of him, though. Slides back in with the Astral Step. GG is called. Liquid will be able to take game 1.
This was a pretty good game. No, I think for Liquid, they were in control from best part of it, right? It was just one little moment where Entity caught them off guard underneath some Entity vision, and it gave them a lifeline, but very much Liquid. I love this Naga last pick. I like